So I think subsequently the letters were withdrawn, and now it's only showing what the household is supposed to contribute. You have said about Naivasha that there was a problem in Naivasha, that you guys were in Naivasha, and I think there were some agreements that maybe were misrepresented. I was not aware. I was briefed by the team that was in Naivasha. It was a place to explain, for students to appreciate. Do you want to say something as the team leader who was in Naivasha? These good guys are saying you said what they did not agree.
Your Excellency, one of the issues they raised is that they wanted the MTI reviewed, and that's why we put in place the task force in which we have representatives from the Higher Education Loans Board, Universities Fund, Vice Chancellors, as well as lecturers with specialist expertise, and they have been working on that MTI. So one of the issues that should be very clear is that we do not usually use the raw scores. So if, for example, you have 9 dependents, or 5, or 2, or 3, all of these have a weight. And that weight is usually determined by a very random group. So HELP will put a group of students, lecturers, parents, members of the community, church, and they decide how do you think this variable is important in determining the capacity of a family. And so these weights are then looked at scientifically, and in the end, all of these are put into a composite kind of variable that is determined with a mathematical model. And we have all of this. It will be published so that all the stakeholders can look at it and tell us where they think this model can be improved. So that is some of the work that we started undertaking after the Naivasha retreat.
Thank you very much. So there was some input from Naivasha on how to take this forward. The other issue that has been, who decides how much it costs? These are empirical figures. It is not somebody from the blues who says this costs so much. There is a calculation of the input into the cost. The vice chancellors here are with the leadership of the universities. They know how to determine how much which course costs. Can one of the vice chancellors help me with how you arrive at the cost of a course? Professor Odhiambo, again.
Thank you very much. When a student comes to university, say to do medicine or engineering, look at a course like Introduction to Electronic Engineering, then you'll have to put a teacher that is going to teach that course. And you'll have to compute how much you are going to pay that teacher, maybe within 45 or 50 hours. There will be a technologist, a technician. Again, you'll pay that person. There will be the need of equipment that are going to be used. You'll have to cost them. The students will go for practicum or practica. They'll go for industry experience, and the teachers will have to follow them. You have to cost all this. Of course, there are other things like the electricity and all the rest. Now, the sum total of this will inform you the cost of running that course. And that is how we get, now for that engineering, perhaps there are 15 units in a year or in a semester. So once you get all that, you have the total cost. Maybe it come to 280, maybe it come to 612, maybe it come to, like it is a financial mathematician who was there, maybe it come to around 275,000 for financial engineering. That's how you get it, and that's what now become the cost of that program. Thank you, sir.
So there is an empirical determination of these courses and how much it costs, and we just have to be realistic to it, that is what it is. There is no benefit in assuming that this course